One of the greatest things working with you guys is the way you have the program set up, the customer relationship management tools that you have. We've tried some of these digital lead programs before without much luck. And we've noticed, with Dundas Life, you guys definitely stand out in terms of the quality of the clients that you're able to introduce us to. And so now we've incorporated this lead generation system as another layer in our business process to achieve more success.
As some of your success you mentioned, could you share any success stories or tangible results you've experienced since joining? I understand you're in some late stages with a business owner in the food distribution industry and a couple of other cases you've been working on.
We've had some, great appointments with clients, some of which are, as you mentioned, prominent in the food consulting business, as well as some really prominent real estate investors in the London, Ontario area, as well as in the Guelph area. Working with these clients is a bit more complex. It's more in-depth planning. And honestly, typically with these lead programs, you'll see maybe one in 30 qualified leads. And I can tell you, your guys' program, the numbers, I mean, they're astonishing how much better they are. So, that's one thing we noticed right off the bat, that a lot of these prospects and clients they're qualified, right? So, and obviously, time's very valuable for us. And so, that's important to us.
Definitely. Yeah. I'd say one way we differentiate from lead programs is we're not just a lead program, like we're also brokers ourselves. We've lived through it and mostly we only really get paid when you get paid, right? So we're on the same team to try and help ensure the quality of the
Yeah.
lead stays high and that the outcomes are there.
One other thing I love about the program is the collaboration that you guys have put into it. I mean, collaborating with you guys, bouncing ideas off other brokers in the program, bouncing ideas off Greg. You guys are always available. I find it very helpful in terms of, gaining traction and being successful.
Yeah, that's a great point you mentioned. I'd say like the ongoing support and collaboration. Could you tell us, I guess, a bit more about your experience working with Greg? I know you guys have regular check-in
Yeah.
calls almost weekly.
Yeah, absolutely. Greg and I, as you mentioned, yeah, we've got weekly check-ins. If I'm ever dealing with a case, where I might say, hey, how would you handle this? Or what are some other guys, how are they facing, these challenges and how are they dealing with them? It's super helpful. We're constantly, getting objections in our business, and to be able to collaborate with Greg and along with other advisors, it's really helpful in this business. A lot of guys that are, prominent agents in this insurance world, they like to keep all their ideas to themselves, and it does nothing for the industry. There's nothing wrong with sharing ideas with other advisors. It's the best way that we're going to make an impact for Canadians, in my opinion.
That's great. And hopefully, we can continue to collaborate with more top advisors and actually share ideas as well so that we can essentially help more Canadians with their tax estate planning and ultimately protecting their families. And I guess before we finish, is there any advice you would give to other brokers considering working with us at Dundas Life and the business owner program?
I'd say absolutely, give it a try. The program, it takes a little bit of time to, get used to how everything works, but that's like with anything new. But if you give it a try and you really put some effort into it, you're going to see some tangible results. And, I'm proof of that, in my opinion. I've been in the program just a few months, and the conversations and business that's already been submitted has been great. I'd recommend the program to any other advisors that are considering any sort of partnerships such as this one. I think Dundas Life is a great team to go with for sure.
Awesome. Yeah, love to hear that. And for those interested, you can reach out through our website to learn more about how our business owner program can work for you. And Thomas, for anyone hoping to get in touch with you, is there a best way that they can get in contact or reach you?
The best way is you can go to our website, which is hulllife.com, and you'll be able to find all my contact information on there. Or alternatively, you can find us on all socials, Instagram, LinkedIn, Facebook, under Hull Life Insurance.
Thank you so much for your time today, Thomas. And yeah, we're looking forward to continue working with you and closing some big cases in the new year.
Likewise, thank you very much for your time today, Martin. Appreciate it.